Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unreal Engine 4 tutorial. In today's video I'm going to be going over how to create random rain. So in a previous video I've actually gone over creating the rain and thunder and all that good stuff itself, so I will be advancing upon that, so you will need to watch that video for this to work as well. However, it's quite a quick, simple one which you can follow straight away, and I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. But once you've got that, what we're going to do is make it so that toggleable rain toggles on and off automatically at random times throughout your game. So let me hit play, and what's going to happen is it will wait a random amount of time, then it will start raining, then it will have a random amount of time again and stop raining, and then do the same thing, so a random amount of time later it will start raining once again. So as you can see, it is now raining. We've got the thunder and lightning in the background as well, all working absolutely great. Got some more lightning. Then the rain has stopped after a random amount of time again, and now what's going to happen is it will start to rain once again if we wait longer, as you saw there. Now what's currently happening is it is just popping in and out. However, it is very easy to make this fade in nice and smoothly as well, which I can obviously go over in more detail if you'd like. Let me know in the comments down below. But I imagine you'll probably know how to do that because there are many different nodes in showing you how to do that, and it's very easy. But again, I'm going to be advancing upon my video, which I made previously. So without further ado, let me delete this code and I'll show you how I've done it. So what we want to do is we want to find the code which we made previously, which for me is going to be in the level blueprints, and I imagine it will be there for you as well. So we can go to blueprints and open level blueprint, and as you can see, this is the code for toggling on and off the rain along with the audio, and this is the thunder here as well, which is going to do it straight away off event begin play. I should also mention what I've done is I've made my rain a separate post-process volume, so I have rain and normal post-process just to make them separate and a little bit nicer to look at as well, because obviously when I disable this post-process it's going to get really bright, which obviously I don't want. So I set that to 0. As you can see, this is going to happen. So I'm going to set that back to 1, and I've got my rain as a separate post-process like so. You don't need to do that if you don't want. I'm just letting you know that's what I've done. And so what I'm going to do is this toggle event up here, which is going to toggle the rain on and off, I want to actually make this a custom event instead of a keyboard event. So I'm going to delete that E keyboard event there, right click and add a custom event, naming this toggle weather or toggle rain or anything that you want to name it, and connect that into the flip-flop there like so. And again, as you can see, what's going to happen is it's going to toggle it on or off, and also toggle the rain on and off along with it as well. And then underneath this and our lightning code, what I'm going to do is delete event begin play, right click and add another custom event, naming this one toggle lightning or toggle storm or anything like that. That's meant to be lightning, not lighting, like so, connecting that in there like that. And then what I'm going to do after the toggle lightning custom event is I'm going to hold down B and left click to get a branch, connecting that in there and connecting true into the set intensity. And the condition of this branch wants to be a new variable we're going to create called is storming or is lightning or anything along those lines. I'll say that's going to be the condition there, the default value of false. So essentially the lightning will only be able to fire off if this boolean is true, so if there is lightning storm happening, and then when it's false it will come off of here, essentially just resetting and ending this essential loop for the lightning. So we want to also set this to true and false and come back into this so it will loop. So at the very end of our lightning code, all the way down here, we have our delay here, and this at the moment would have just gone straight back into the set intensity there for you, however for me it's disconnected. So the completed of that delay is going to come all the way back and instead go into the first branch here like so. So essentially we're going to see if we want to continue with the lightning storm, and if we do, so lightning is true, it will continue with it, and if it's false, nothing will happen. So that will work perfectly for me, and I'm just going to double click this to get some root nodes to keep it looking nice and organized like so. Let me just do the same down over here, and there we go. Now what's going to happen is the lightning is going to work perfectly only when we want it. However, again, we need to make sure we set this boolean so the code knows when and when not to have the lightning. So I'm going to do that up here as well, just before the cast to our character for the toggle rain audio, and just after the set blend weight. I'm going to set it to true after we set the blend weight to 1, and set it to false after we set it to 0, because 1 is rain on, 0 is rain off. So now that's going to work perfectly for toggling the weather on and off along with the lightning as well whenever we want. So now we need to just set this up so it does it at random times. That's also simple. So underneath this, I'm going to hold down P and left click to get event begin play. After this, I'm going to hold down D and left click to get a delay, connecting that in there, and the duration I'm going to have as a random integer. So I'm going to right click and get to random integer in range, like so, connecting the return value into the duration, automatically getting a truncate or integer to float there, like so. And as you can see, the min and max range is just how long we want it to take. So just for testing, I'm going to put it as 5 and 10, just so it's nice and quick, just for the purpose of the tutorial. But in your game, I imagine you want it to be quite a bit longer. So this is essentially the delay between each time it rains. So essentially how long you want it to be sunny for. So you may want it to be sunny for anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, so you just write that in seconds. So if it was 5 and 10 minutes, what you do is you would have the minimum as 300 seconds and the maximum as 600 seconds. So again, I'm just putting it as 5 and 10 just for the testing purpose, so it's nice and quick. And after this delay, what we're going to do is get the toggle weather. So after that time is done up, we're going to turn the rain on. After this, I'm going to get another delay, so I'm just actually going to select a random integer, the convert and the delay. Control C, Control V there, because I want the same thing. And again, these values now are for how long it's going to rain for. So I'm going to set these, again, just for the purpose of the tutorial, to 10 and 15, but you may want this to be longer or shorter. So you may want it to be anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. So if it's 3 and 5 minutes, you'd put the minimum as 180 and the maximum as 300, like so. So again, this first delay is how long it's going to be sunny, and the second delay is how long it's going to be raining. And after the second delay, we're again going to toggle the weather, so that's going to then turn the rain off. And after that toggle weather, we're going to go straight back into the first delay to again see how long we want it to be sunny for before making it rain once again, like so. So this should work perfectly for us. So we can compile and save, hit play and test this out to see if this is working. What I'm also going to do is just minimize this like so we can still see it, and then have it on screen so that I can show you the delays working perfectly like so. Let me just do this like that, and we should see a timer come up on the delays there just to show you it going through the code here. So I'm going to hit play, move this over to here, and then also make sure that in here I have that selected, and now you can see the delays firing off on there. So that one's got 10 seconds left now, and that's how long it's going to be raining for. Then it will turn the rain off, go back into the first delay to see how long it's going to be sunny for. And again, this is working perfectly, so it's going to stop raining now. Gone back in, and now we have 5 seconds of sun. Now it will start raining again now, and now we have 12 seconds of rain. So you see how it's working, and again, obviously in your actual game, you want to increase these values to get them working a little bit better and looking a bit more realistic for you. But I think that'd be it for this video, as we've done everything we wanted to do. We've set it up so we've used the rain video which I made previously to create it, so we can now have the rain toggle on and off at random times throughout our game, working perfectly for us. So again, we have it so the rain will be off for a random amount of time, then back on for a random amount of time, and it will just loop between this for the whole time we're playing the game. And again, change the values in the delays to get it working perfectly for you, making it look a lot better. And again, for fading, let me know in the comments down below if you want any specific help for that. I imagine some of you might be able to do it anyway, so that's why I'm not really bothering too much with it. But again, I'm happy to help if you need it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope you found it helpful. And if you did, make sure to like and subscribe down below. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.